Hello, what's up, everyone? Good morning. It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful Saturday. I do not care even if I made 20 posts, 100 posts today. I just had to make this video because, brothers and sisters, it's very sad. And I am speaking in English, not our Nigerian English, because I want the whole world, whoever will be watching this video, to actually understand what is going on. Because even though it is against us Nigerians, but the world should also know what's going on, because this is one of the worst things I've seen happen by our government. The children you guys are seeing on the screen are between the ages of 12 to 15, according to report TVC News. These kids are arraigned at the court in the video. What was the offense? From the 1st of August 2024 to the 10th, it was supposed to be a 10 days national protest in Nigeria to end bad governance. Guys, please understand, this protest was to end bad governance, not ending bad government. Because probably of the name, the government decided that it was a treason for Nigerian citizens to come out and protest. They said the organizers of that protest committed treason. Since when was protest treason? If you're watching from America, if you're watching from the United Kingdom, if you're watching from Israel, and if you're watching from every part of the world apart from a communist country, I'm talking about if you're watching from a country that practices democracy, since when was protest a treasonable offense? And even with that, since when are kids between the ages of 12 to 15 arraigned in the court for treasonable offense? As in, can kids commit treason? I don't understand. Now, beloved people of planet Earth, as if this wasn't enough, the government or the court has granted these guys bail. You would be rejoicing that that's a good thing. No. Do you guys know how much is set for the bill of each of these children, not as a collective children that they arrested, as in for each of them, they have to pay 10 million naira. 10 million naira for bail. Otherwise, they're going to be remanded in the prison where they were until January. As in, you have kept children since August up until November and improperly fed them. That was what led to most of their collapse. And now you are putting how do you call it, bill of 10 million naira. These kids protested because of hunger. These kids protested because of bad governance. If they had if they had 1 million naira, they wouldn't have protested. If their parents had even 100,000 naira, I don't think these kids would have protested. And now you are setting the bill for 10 million naira for one of these kids. As in, what kind of wickedness is this? People of planet Earth, those of you who are practicing democracy, leaders of the government, leaders of different countries, please, is this fair what the Nigerian government is doing to these kids? Is this fair what our government is doing to us? Is this fair? This is the worst of the worst. These are children, for crying out loud. They are not even youth. And yes, somebody might say, if these are children, when they went out to protest, didn't they know they were children? What are you talking about? Protest has to do with a collective effort of every citizen for the betterment of the country. Here in Israel, when they are going out for protest, I see old men. I see men on wheelchairs going out to protest. So imagine if it was our senior citizens that went out to protest in Nigeria. Of course, most of them, if they were arrested due to their age, maybe a lot of them would have died in prison. These are kids. Please, world leaders, come to our rescue. Because in Nigeria, the country that's supposed to be the giant of Africa, we are not. We have been reduced to the ants of Africa. We have been reduced. This is so wicked from our government. This is so wicked from the judiciary system. This is so wicked of the police to have done this to children. Now, to all of you leaders in Nigeria, when you are watching this video, I want you to think, if your kid was here, if your relative was here, would you watch it the same way you're watching it now? Would you? I do not know any of these kids. I do not know any of these children, and I might never meet any of them. But I'm talking from a point of being human. That's where I'm coming from. Because the protest wasn't a treasonable protest. It was to end bad governance in the country. So, the leaders of Nigeria, what you guys are doing is very bad. This is wickedness of the highest order, wickedness that you have shown on your own citizen, on your own children. And yet you say that the kids are the future of Nigeria. If you treat these kids this way, and by the time they come out of this, what do you think would happen in their hearts when they become leaders? They will do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. So it's the same cycle that will be going on and on. Nigerian government, this was the worst thing you could have done to these kids. They're not even up to 18. If we're people like me, okay, I understand. We're grown-up adults. It's not like we understand, but all right, what can we say? Because we know you guys will never stop doing these kind of things. We know that for sure. But for you to take this kind of punishment and put it on these kids, even after they fainted in the court, you still came out to grant them bail of 10 million naira? Come on. That's not right. So Nigerians, I present to you the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To the rest of the world, this is the supposedly or allegedly giant of Africa. This is how we behave.